guys, as always, thanks for stopping by. This is take like 5 or 6. I started giggling halfway through. I can do this. It's Spicy Friday. Buckle up. Let's talk about that. In this episode, I'm going to share with you my favorite from around the web. It's a lot of nonsense. Y'all have sent me some. I've found some. I've worked hard on this. If there was ever a spicy week, I think this is it. Let me know your favorite. I've saved my favorite until the very end. I couldn't figure it out until a few minutes ago, but I think I got my favorite. It's going to be at the very end. This should be fun. And I always say thanks for stopping by. I do mean that. Thanks for stopping by. I like when y'all like this kind of stuff because I have so much fun getting it ready for you. Here we go. Hey, this episode is brought to you by CMMG. Every week I tell you how much I love their stuff, and this week I thought I'd show you some pics from around the web. People love their Banshees, their Resolutes, and their Endeavors. They rock American-made muscle from Missouri with an awesome warranty. To find out more, just type CMMG into DuckDuckGo. To each of y'all, thank y'all for every thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Deals of the day are right down below. Last night, I debuted a brand new episode on here called the Thursday Buzz or the Buzz. So thank y'all for that. That sure was a lot of fun. Now, this is going to be fun. I've got an announcement that I'm excited about. If you're not into this, scrub forward 1 minute and you can jump to the memes. And they're there. Scrub forward a minute, it's fine. But for the rest of y'all sticking around here, since last February, I've been working on a show with the Warrior Poet Network, and it is finally here. So it's a brand new show called Dr. Appalachia. I'm going to show you a clip here coming up right now. But if you're interested in the network, there's a link with a coupon code right down below if you would like to check that out. But I'm excited to show y'all this. Thank you for all the love over on Instagram, those of y'all that saw that earlier today. I'm excited about this and hope you enjoy.
Coming to you from the Warrior Poet headquarters, it's Johnny B's Dr. Appalachia Show. Tonight, hot interviews from Epic Shoot, John Patton from the Gun Collective, Eric from IV8888, and Tinfoil Time. I'm Evan Temple. Tonight's episode, here comes Sniffing Joe. Buckle up, it's Dr. Appalachia.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to put together. That's the first episode. We're going to be trying to do those every week. We've already got another episode ready to rock and roll. So good days ahead. And thank y'all for all of the encouragement. Let Spicy Friday flow. Just let it flow. This was a fun week. It was a crazy week, but the memes were flowing this week. Here we go. Next. Take the vaccine or lose your driver's license. Me. USA. Sort of Amish. I like it. Next. This is from a repost from the Gun Collective. John says this: when you build your first AR and now the trigger drops the mag. That poor kid. Ever been there? How many of y'all have detent springs somewhere in your garage, but you have no idea where they're at? Yep, detent springs or little detents. Been there. Next. This is from the Babylon Bee. Most popular president in history to be inaugurated in secret behind giant wall guarded by thousands of soldiers. Little spicy. Next. Breaking. Sources say Ghostbusters have been deployed to DC in case all the dead people that voted for the child sniffer become violent. What a week. What a week. Next. Hey, I made this one. My taste at the gun store. I'm a rich person who doesn't have money. Who identifies with that? You look at stuff and you're like, I can't afford it, but I like it. That's who I am. That's my people. I've never owned that. I feel that way about several. There's several Rudy Tooties. I've never owned a bunch of them. I've never owned and I want to, but I have very expensive taste. Next. This is not a meme. This is an actual advertisement from the NRA. Join the NRA or lose your Rudy Tooties. We'll deal with that down the road. They're really advertising that. I saw that this week. I pulled that direct. It's a screen grab. Next, DC Drano, when you're elected by the people versus when you're installed by the deep state. Drama Llama, go!
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
Okay, next. You're hiding conservatives underneath the floorboards, aren't you? Laugh or cry. I know sometimes people get upset that I laugh about stuff that's serious on here, but it's where we're at. It's where we're at. Speaking of where we're at, next. Congratulations to the 46th President of the United States. Something, something, Hunter Biden. How about 10% for the big guy? Look that one up. Next, when you overhear some teens referring to 90s music as classics and oldies. I was teaching a class one time and I mentioned Seinfeld. I know that young people today haven't watched Seinfeld, but we talked about Seinfeld and Friends, and it was an entire group, 26 young people. None of them had ever seen a single episode of either show, and most of them had never heard of Seinfeld. It cuts me deep. Next. This has just been floating around. I don't know who made it, but oh, that is some high-level spice right there. I reposted it on Instagram, but oh my gosh, that is very bad Photoshop, very high-level spice. Next, at Doc says this, my wife told me to take the spider out instead of killing him. We went out, had a few drinks, nice guy. He's a web designer. Boo, boo. Not bad. It made me chuckle. I like it. Next, the White House hires new maid. Oh, I'm here to clean. That was supposed to be Mrs. Doubtfire, but I haven't seen Mrs. Doubtfire in like 15 years. Next. Hey, officer, and then all I said was, gee, honey, J-Lo is your age. Pop. Right in the kisser. Next. Okay, Bernie memes have been everywhere the last 36 hours. I mean, nuts. I've got two for you here. These Bernie memes are everywhere. Think what you want about Bernie. It's a good meme. Next. It's Bernie hanging out with Swiftie. Next. There's no meaning behind that. Some people see that and they're like, what's the real meaning behind that? Nothing. It's funny. This is the way. Next. Turning on CNN after Sniffin' Joe was installed as president. Happy, happy, happy. It's an older movie, kids. You'll have to check that out for yourself, but that is really, really well said. Next, spice is continuing. This is what 80 million votes look like. Insert cricket noises. Next, at Lauren Boebert, some of y'all like her, Joe Biden, I will be a president for all Americans. Also, Joe Biden, vet the National Guard to make sure they're loyal to me. They did. We talked about that on here the other day. Scary, scary stuff. Next, hey, I made this one this week. Some people didn't get it. I stand by it, and I think it's hysterical and sad, but a lot of hysterical as well. Young people, you'll have to either Google it or DuckDuckGo. And the runner-up for spiciest of the week, next. My worst fear of the coof is losing my sense of smell. Sniffin' Joe. I don't know who made that. Ah, that's good. Finally, it's the spiciest of the week. Let me know your favorite. Here's my favorite. It is the spiciest of the entire week. Next. Still not president. To anyone, regardless of whether they are in office or out of office, in the Oval or not, whether they're president or not president, doesn't matter to me. Anyone that is against us or our rights to own what we want and do what we want or to exercise our God-given rights. To any of those folks, from my cold, dead hands. Happy weekend, y'all. Bye.